Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I make vlog and DIY type videos, honestly just lifestyle videos in general. So if y'all like that type of stuff, you should check me out. Exactly like the title says, be selfish. No feelings, no, no, no. I feel like your number one priority should be you because you're the main character and this is your reality and you're in control of it. If you're giving your energy to someone else, why? You should invest in yourself with your energy. Like, does that make sense? I share a lot of personal stuff on my YouTube channel and I just got out of something recently. I don't even know what to call it, like a situationship or something. I've been in a couple of those. If you guys seen my Catalina Island vlog, I was going through it, honestly. I feel like I was trying to physically run away from how hurt I was. And I've been thinking a lot recently, you know when like you go through something and it hurts and you're like, why does this happen to me? I'm a good person, like nothing good ever happens to me, blah 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 blah. I was in that mindset, but I was able to get out of it. I was thinking like, why am I stressing and using so much of my energy, my emotions on someone who doesn't even feel the same? Like, I always give all of me to others and they don't reciprocate it. And in the end, I always end up with my feelings hurt and end up like, why me? But I don't want to be like that anymore. No one should come before myself. I should always come first in my life. And it took me a while to realize it, but once I did, I felt better. Because before, I didn't want to get out of bed, I didn't want to do anything, like I couldn't eat, that's how shitty I felt. And I wasn't talking to anybody, I was just in my room like sad and crying, and it wasn't doing anything for me. And I can't take back what is mine, like what's done is done, and I can't change what happened or control the other person's actions. It's all out of my control. And like, why put so much energy into something that like no longer serves me? I feel like the universe did this to me to teach me a lesson, because they were like, this bitch didn't learn last time when we did this to her last year, she didn't learn when we did it to her the end of last year, and she still didn't learn when we did it again in the beginning of this year. Like, it was not sticking in my head. I feel like everything that happened to me was a lesson, and I learned not to hold grudges or be full of resentment or hate, sadness, anger, betrayal. That's how I felt. I was confused, sad, betrayed. I felt horrible, but I literally don't have to feel like that. Like, I'm in control of myself, my emotions, my stress, etc. I've noticed that when I'm single, and I'm not talking to anybody like romantically, I'm literally so happy. Literally so fucking happy. Not a fucking care in the world. Like, I go out by myself. If you saw my Venice Beach vlog, I was supposed to go on a date with the guy, but he ended up flaking on me. But I ended up going to the beach anyways, and I had a really good time. That video is like one of my favorite videos that I posted on my YouTube channel. Like, what happened to that Nani? Like, where did she go? I feel like I lost her, I ignored her. You know when like you have a friend and they get into a relationship and they start ignoring you and prioritizing their partner over everyone, and you're like, what the hell, why would my friend leave me? What about me? That's how I felt. I left myself for someone else when I should have kept myself first. And I've been reading self-help books, honestly. I know there's a stigma that the only people who read those types of books are like bored housewives or people going through like midlife crises, but no. It really helped me gain a different perspective on everything. I was thinking about my situationship from last year that hurt me so bad, and I found that I can actually forgive that person now. Like, I'm not angry like how I felt back then. When I'm stressing, hurt, etc., I be in pain, like not just emotionally but physically too. Like, my neck would hurt, my back would hurt, my shoulders, because of how stressed I was emotionally. it was really fucking me up and causing me so much unnecessary pain. A book that I've been reading that's been helping me is called Not Nice. Stop people pleasing, staying silent, feeling guilty, and start speaking up, saying no, asking boldly, and unapologetically being yourself. And I think everyone should be able to do that. You need to set boundaries, to know what your intentions are, your goals are, stuff like that. And if people like don't align with you and like your needs and wants and stuff like that, your goals, like you should not be associated with them. Like they're not worth your time, honestly, because it's like, what are you gonna get out of that? Like nothing. I feel like you're just gonna get stuck and you're not gonna be growing like you should be. My last situation, I noticed that we didn't do any of that. We didn't communicate those things, and I feel like that's when all the problems started. Literally, our number one problem was communication. I literally put everything I had planned for myself aside when I met them, and I shouldn't have done that because that's so stupid. I was planning on going abroad to Japan for the summer, but I was like, oh, I want to spend time with this person on like during summer. I can't leave them alone. But our freaking relationship ended before summer even began, and going to Japan was one of the things that I've always wanted to do, like ever since I was young. Like I'm even learning Japanese and stuff like that. So I really can't believe that I threw all my plans out the window when they should have been my number one priority, and I literally put my life on pause for someone else. And for what? I literally put my life on pause for someone else. And for what? For dick? I really am a fucking clown, honestly. During the whole like relationship, I always had these thoughts in the back of my head, and I was like, when is this gonna end? This isn't gonna last forever. I'm gonna be hurt in the future. But now I can say that the experience was fun. It's over and I'm ready for the next chapter in my life. I always feel like I was trying to grab their attention, their affection, and I didn't feel important. But I shouldn't have to do that. I feel like me giving so much of myself stemmed from my childhood. Come here. Why are you crying? You have mommy issues too? Come here, come here. Butters on my lap. Yeah, I feel like me giving so much of myself to other people stemmed from my childhood. Like, I'ma just say it. Yeah, I fucking have mommy issues. My mom left when I was around like 6 years old, and I felt abandoned. I felt like I had to fight for her attention and her love, and that really fucked me up. But now, instead of trying to get attention and love from my mom, now I'm trying to do that from other people. Like, I'm trying to get that from like all these different other guys. I don't hold any type of resentment towards my mom. Butters, be quiet. I'm filming, please. Shh, quiet on set. Hold on. Butters is eating and it's gonna be loud and annoying. Hold on. Oh, she stopped eating once I turned off the camera. Okay. But after like my last situation ended, it was really hard for me to like hide how sad I was, because it just ended so abruptly and I wasn't expecting that to happen. Like my mom ended up texting me saying, I had a bad dream about you last night. You know you can tell me anything, right? Just know that sad and bad times don't last forever, and strong people do. And I know that for a fact. I would die if anything ever happened to you. And my cousin literally told me the same thing. She texted me one day and she was like, I had a really bad dream about you. Like, please tell me you're okay. So obviously people could see that I wasn't doing good. My mom was like texting me like a couple days later maybe, and I don't know, this shit made me cry when I read it. So I don't know, I'm just gonna read this for like whoever needs to hear it. Maybe you're going through something and you feel like it's gonna last forever, but it's literally not. It's really not. Okay, I'm just gonna read it. That's why I'm like looking away. but my mom said, I've been through a lot of times and I know how that feels, and it's depressing and sad, and you feel like you'll never get over it. And guess what? You do. Nothing lasts forever, at least not the bad times. You have to go through the bad times in order to grow and in order to know what you want in life. Believe me, there were times I felt like never waking up again, and I knew that somewhere deep down I was stronger than that. And I just want you to know that you're strong and you came out of me and you have it in you. And then I said, it's comforting to know that I can relate to what you're saying. Sometimes I feel disconnected from you and other people. I'm feeling better. I'm just doing it in my own way, and I'm learning from these stupid temporary experiences and trying not to take it so seriously. And then my mom said, believe me, don't take life so seriously. Shit happens and nothing is perfect, and that's okay. Always pick yourself up. Don't let life or anyone get you down. I read this to my cousin who's going through it. Yeah, I read this to her and she started crying because it's true. Like, why stress about it when you're not gonna feel like this forever? It's temporary. Good times and bad times, it's temporary, but you just gotta push through it. And you can't be thinking like, what could have been, what should have been. Some things are just out of your control. And like Summer Walker said, let it go, let it go, let it go. Because you're doing too much and you're trying too hard. Okay, no, but let it go. You have to let it go. Even though it's hard and you don't want to, you have to. But yeah, I'm gonna be a selfish bitch. What I want and what I need is gonna come before everything in my life. I don't care. And like, people always ask me like, oh, how can you go out alone? I could never. But that's how you find out like who you are, and you literally gain so much confidence. Like, why wait to do stuff for when you find someone to do it with? Like, just go out and fucking spoil yourself. You don't even have to do anything fancy. You could literally go to a thrift store, fucking go get yourself boba, like go get a fucking manicure. Like, trust me, you're gonna feel like a bad bitch. And once your confidence grows in yourself, literally nothing else really matters. Like, basically what I'm trying to say is love yourself, bitch. Love yourself. Because who the fuck is gonna love you if you don't love yourself first? No feelings, no, no, no. We ain't catching feelings no more. I am going to focus on myself. I think everyone should focus on themselves. Because if you're just chasing, like looking for validation from other people, you're never gonna be like truly happy. Like, you have to find that in yourself. Like, is that confusing? I'm sorry. But love yourself, bitch. Love yourself. I hope that you guys got something out of this video. Fuck these people, why they keep breaking my heart. No. That's what I want to say. You can't take it so seriously. Like, we're literally so fucking young, and we have like the rest of our lives to fucking worry about finding someone. Let me know if you guys like these types of videos where I talk to you instead of like my crazy vlogs that like be all over the place and stuff like that. But I do have some fun vlogs coming soon in the upcoming months. I have a couple trips planned where I'm going to some places. Hopefully you guys stick around and you guys enjoy. Yeah, I'm trying to reach 10k subs by the end of 2021. So y'all, like, let's make this happen. I've been manifesting. I'm not gonna focus on these dirty boys. I am going to focus on me and you guys, my YouTube channel, and getting some fucking money, alright? Some bread, some head, then leave. Okay, bye.